Hey y'all, this is Amazon Jude coming to you from Wyoming in her war room. Today's date is 10/5/2018 and the time is 1:30 in the afternoon. Susan Collins just began speaking a little bit ago, and we'll get to that at the end of the video. But what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to put together this video of where it began, the middle of it, and the end. This is going to cover a lot of ground for you kids that aren't being taught history, that aren't being taught civics in school, which is one thing that every American should know, is our civics and our Constitution and our Bill of Rights. So this one's on the Kavanaugh hearing. We'll play a little bit of both sides, and then it's up to you to make your decision on who do you think is more credible. And then at the end, we'll do the final outcome for the vote, which will happen, it's supposed to be tomorrow, Saturday. And I think everybody knows that everybody's who's involved in politics have been glued to the internet for at least the past 2 weeks. I think the most outrageous thing where this began for me was when I found out that it was the senators themselves that give out tickets for people to be in the hearing there back like of Kavanaugh and Miss Ford. And I can't help but wonder with, looked like there was probably about 30 of them. So that means at least three senators gave up 15 tickets to make sure that the hearing was interrupted for Judge Kavanaugh. And I think that's despicable. And I think America, I hope you're waking up to see that these games that the Democrats continue to play has no place in our politics, and it has no place in our government. We hired Trump to clean up the swamp, and unless we help him do that, we're not holding up our end of the bargain. You can't fight this alone. It's nice to see some soldiers finally stepping up to the plate. Thank you, Lindsey Graham, Mitch McConnell, Devin Nunes, Jim Jordan, Matt Gaetz, Senator Goodlatte, Mark Meadows. I'd like to see Diane Black get in there. I'd like to see the colored fellow up in Michigan take over Debbie Stabenow, governor or senator, I think. You have to pardon me. You do know that I battle breast cancer, and I'm doing radiation right now, and I'm still getting a little bit of chemo about every 3 weeks. So my brain isn't exactly 100%. But let's start at the beginning of this. I'm going to take us back 2 weeks to the beginning of Judge Kavanaugh began his testimony in front of Congress.